The drama surrounding this college football rivalry has suddenly taken on a new life, and the reason it feels so powerful is because it is being revisited through honesty instead of hype. What was once just a spectacular Saturday in Boulder has now become a defining reference point for two quarterbacks whose careers are moving on parallel tracks toward the NFL spotlight. When Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams sat down for what appeared to be a routine press conference, no one expected the conversation to drift backward into college football memory. Yet once Colorado and Shadur Sanders entered the discussion, the tone shifted. What followed was not trash talk, not deflection, not ego, but something far more revealing. It was respect. Caleb Williams is living the reality that every first overall pick eventually faces. The NFL does not care about draft position, Heisman trophies, or college dominance. Every Sunday is a test of survival. His rookie season in Chicago has been anything but smooth, marked by relentless pressure, inconsistent protection, and the harsh lesson that elite defensive linemen do not make mistakes. Yet in the middle of that grind, Williams chose to acknowledge a moment from his past that still clearly resonates with him. The 2023 Showdown against Colorado was not just another win. It was a measuring stick. That game in Boulder was more than a matchup. It was a spectacle. Colorado, freshly reborn under Coach Prime, had captured the attention of the entire sports world. The energy around that program felt larger than football. Celebrities filled the stands, cameras tracked every move, and the atmosphere carried a sense that something historic was unfolding. USC arrived with the reigning Heisman winner, the unquestioned king of college football, and all eyes were on whether Colorado's rise was real or temporary. At the center of that storm stood Shadur Sanders, calm, composed, and unafraid of the moment. Caleb Williams dominated that game. There is no rewriting that history. His performance was surgical, explosive, and authoritative. He carved through Colorado's defense with precision, showing exactly why NFL scouts viewed him as a generational prospect. Yet what makes his recent comments matter is not what he did, but what he noticed. Despite the scoreboard and the highlight reels, Williams saw a quarterback on the other sideline who belonged. He saw someone who did not flinch, who delivered throws under pressure, who carried himself with confidence even as the game tilted away from his team. Shadur Sanders did not shrink in that environment. He stood tall in the pocket, made difficult throws, and competed until the final whistle. His stat line did not tell the full story because his defense could not slow USC's offense, but the film revealed something undeniable. He had the arm talent, the mental processing, and the competitive edge required to play on that stage. That is what Williams remembered. That is why his words now carry weight. Fast forward to today, and the contrast between their situations is striking. Williams is absorbing the punishment that comes with being the face of a rebuilding NFL franchise. Every mistake is magnified. Every interception sparks debate. He is facing defenders who can end a play in seconds and coordinators who exploit the smallest hesitation. Yet through all of that, he has shown the mindset of a true competitor. He wants the ball late. He accepts responsibility. He understands that greatness is forged in discomfort. Meanwhile, Shadur Sanders made the decision to stay in college, a choice that puzzled many at the time. He passed on immediate entry into the NFL to refine his game, to grow under the guidance of Coach Prime, and to prepare himself for what awaits at the next level. Watching Williams endure the early stages of NFL life likely reinforced that decision. The league is unforgiving, and preparation matters as much as talent. The connection between these two quarterbacks is not rooted in rivalry, but in mutual recognition. Williams knows exactly what kind of player Sanders is because he faced him in one of the most intense environments college football has seen in years. Sanders knows he can stand on the same field as the best because he already has. That shared history creates a bond that goes beyond statistics and draft projections. What makes Williams' comments especially meaningful is the timing. This was not said during a college season. It was not part of pre-game banter. It came during his own struggle, while he is navigating criticism and pressure at the highest level. He had nothing to gain by offering praise. Yet he did so without hesitation. That reveals confidence, not insecurity. It shows an understanding that recognizing talent in others does not diminish your own. As Williams continues to learn the realities of the NFL, he is building mental resilience that will serve him long-term. Every hit, every loss, every tough press conference adds layers to his development. History shows that many of the league's greatest quarterbacks struggled early before finding their rhythm.
The tools are there.
The growth is ongoing. Writing him off now would ignore how the NFL actually works. Shadur Sanders, on the other hand, is positioning himself to enter the league with polish, poise, and preparation. He is not just refining his mechanics. He is learning how to handle attention, expectations, and scrutiny. Those lessons matter. When he finally takes his first NFL snap, the comparisons to Williams will be constant. That is unavoidable. But both quarterbacks appear mentally equipped to handle it. Their eventual NFL intersection feels inevitable. When that day comes, the narrative will be rich with history, respect, and competition. It will not be manufactured. It will be earned. The USC star versus the Colorado sensation. The first overall pick versus the quarterback who waited. The rookie who took his lumps early versus the prospect who chose patience. Football fans will watch closely because stories like this do not come around often. What stands out most is the tone. In an era where media thrives on conflict, this story is fueled by acknowledgement. Two elite competitors recognizing each other's talent without resentment. That is rare, and it is refreshing, as both